Alrighty. Hey there, guys. It's Silver, your host. And we are back today with more Resident Evil 4. To those of you who are watching live, welcome, welcome. Quick warning before we begin. Because of the ridiculous glitches in the QTEs of the PC version, we are having to temporarily run the game at a quite dreadful 30 FPS in order to try and get it past the minecart segment. Because anybody who plays this game on PC will know that a couple of the QTEs are bugged and you basically cannot get past them at 60 FPS on modern machines.
Got some rare things on sale, stranger.
So unfortunately, having to temporarily run the game at 30.
What are you buying?
And as soon as we have gotten past the minecart, we will be upping the frame rate again back to a nice steady 60. And more than likely carrying on like that.
Come back anytime.
I haven't played this game at 30 FPS since I played it on PS2 as a kid. It has been a very, very long time since I have played this game at 30 FPS. Literally 20 years. No, I tell a lie. Probably about 15. Hello there, Ganados. And if playing the game at 30 doesn't fix the QTE issue, like it said it might on Steam, then I don't know. I genuinely don't know what we'll do. Hey Novi, how you doing? You alright? Hope you are well. Playing a bit more Resident Evil 4 tonight. Hi my friends. Hello Arnold, how you doing? Nice to have you in. Hope you are well. I cannot believe when they made the remaster of this. The PC version specifically, it doesn't do this in any of the console versions, because I have the PS4 version as well. I cannot believe they did not adjust the QTEs in line with frame rate stuff. I cannot believe they just left that, because it's it's kinda crazy how they did. We can only try. Still 104 degrees. Why are you unsubbing, Novi? Why are you unsubbing, dude? Why would you want to do that? God, I hope you're alright. 104 degrees, that is hot. It's like probably about 70 here. In fact, no. No, it is. It's about 70. Hey, Leo. How you doing? So we have Novi, we have Arnold, and we have Leo. Very nice. Here they come. Right. And let's deal with these guys. Six rounds in the chamber. Yeah, why has Novi changed his identity? I do wonder about that one. You getting that Gatorade in? Does it turn you into an alligator? I've always wondered. Hello, Mr. Ganado. Nicely done. Yeah, it turns you into an alligator all the time. I've always wanted to be a summer alligator. That sounds really fun. Oh wait, we didn't sell the crown. Ah, that's fine. We'll be alright. We need to get past this QTE first. If we can't get past this QTE, we'll be, swapping over to a different game. Hello, Ganados. And the game has just decided to freeze. Why is it doing this? When the PC version has more issues than the console version. Should have honestly just streamed the console version for what it's worth. Really should have. Bring it on. Lock and load, Doctor. How is everybody tonight, anyway? But yeah, I find it weird how there's so many glitches with the QTEs. Like, a couple of the QTEs are just completely broken, and you can't complete them on 60 frames per second. And you get randomized freezes. I'm running a modern gaming laptop with an AMD Ryzen 7, 16 gigabytes of RAM, and a 4 gig NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3050. This is a 10-year-old game. It should not be having stability issues on this machine. This machine can play Cyberpunk. Hey Marcus, how you doing, my guy? Hope you are well, my friend. How is life treating you this evening? I'm just gonna adjust my headset, hold on. Bring it on, Doctor. Okay, that's a bit better. Prefer that. Good. Out of ammo. Very nice. How are things on your side? Yeah, no complaints. Everything seems perfectly reasonable. No problems at all, actually. Nice and calm. And we like that. How many more rounds does he need? How are we, Marcus, anyway? Cool. Show me the money. Hello, fellas. Send Leon in, shall we? Ah, you're playing Xenoverse 2. Very good, very good. These guys need some riot gun. That's what they need. Cool. Done and done. I'm okay. Thinking about drawing again, but we'll see. Hey, the most important thing is, my dude, ask yourself the most important question of all. Would drawing make you feel a bit happier? If drawing makes you happy, then get on the horse, my guy. Bolt out the stable with it, and get some drawing done. The horse was a metaphor for progress. Felt the need to state that, in case you genuinely thought I was advocating for horse riding. Okay. Right. I didn't take your stereo. Ow. Excuse me. We are nearly dying. Sure to have plenty of hydration. Oh, I've got a full bottle of water right in front of me. I have a full bottle of water. Okay. Yeah, no need to worry about me and hydration. Every time I stream, I fill up a bottle. Okay. Right, let's go. Now then. We will be heading on forward. Good, we have flash grenades for the parasites. Nice to have you in, Marcus, anyway. It's always a pleasure to have you swing by. When some of our regulars, don't stop by for a bit, I just like to, see them poke their head in and make sure they're okay. You heard what they're doing in the MCU? I actually haven't. Indulge me, Leo. What's going on? Oh, dude, Terminator Zero. I know, me too. Looking forward to it. Genuinely looking forward to it. There we go. Oh no, I heard about that. They're bringing RDJ back, aren't they? Apparently he's been paid more than half the freaking cast to come back and do it, hasn't he? I've heard a few quite mixed opinions on his return, to be honest. Some people are excited. Yep, RDJ. And some people are saying it's basically a cheap cash-in. Well, it certainly isn't a cheap cash-in. Apparently they're paying the guy more money than half the... been paid more than the director, I think. I wonder how they're gonna do that. I reckon it'll be interesting, to say the least. Okay. There's Spinal. Alright, moment of truth. Minecarts. Can we do this? If not, then we'll probably end up having to cancel this and play cards for a couple of hours. But hey. Yeah, I mean, the only thing I've watched post-MCU is Spider-Man. I'm still in it for Spider-Man, but generally speaking, there were a lot of people that just said, you know what, Endgame was good, and that's where I'm getting off the train for the MCU, and I understand that. You know, Arnold does have a point there, though. No, Arnold does have a very good point. He says, well, in the comic book, Iron Man does turn into Doctor Doom. That is correct. So they are technically following the comic books. He's right about that. Bit of Hail Hydra. I know he is, Leo. You don't have to remind me. Maybe in this new universe, the man that was Tony Stark is Doctor Doom. We're just gonna have to roll with that logic, aren't we? We're just gonna have to think outside the box a bit and expand our horizons. Or at the very worst, you know, suspend our disbelief. Got him. All right. Duck on down. Nice. Okay. Keep it together, Silver. Keep it calm. God, doing this at 30 frames is not easy. It has to be a reboot. Oh, no. Well, I imagine it will be a reboot of some sort. Or maybe the person that shares Tony Stark's appearance in this universe is Doctor Doom, you know? Different person, same likeness. You know what I mean? You have blood on your bag. Anyway, I'm hoping to go and see Deadpool and Wolverine next week. So hopefully it will be a good time. Hoping to see it next week. Things should hopefully be a bit less hectic. Right, moment of truth. Can we do the minecart segment? Yes, we can. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the frame rate. No, seriously, it's the frame rate. It's totally bugged. We did that like it was nothing at all. That's crazy. Alright, so do you know what we're gonna do now? We're gonna save. We're gonna switch back to a more civilized 60 FPS. And then we're gonna carry on. And I'm also going to take a quick toilet break for a couple of minutes. Because I have been drinking fizzy drinks again, and they are... Yeah, need a quick toilet break. I've been drinking that Australian ginger beer again. I love that stuff. Was there a patch or update for it? No. No, they just left it. The PC version of this is actually... It has a few stability issues. People have reported frame rate issues in the rain, randomized freezes, which we occasionally get, as you saw earlier, and also QTE's been completely broken depending on what depending on the game's frame rate, and just completely impassable. So we're gonna save. And I'm gonna go back to the main menu and switch to 60 FPS again. Nope. This remaster's 10 years old, Leomon. They never fixed any of the frame rate issues. Basically, the QTEs are tied to the frame rate. And because, yeah, I don't need to explain anymore, really. It's just fundamentally broken when you're running when some of the QTEs at 60 FPS. And you saw how many times we tried it, didn't you? Yeah, fix 60 FPS. Good. Oh, look at how much nicer that is now. Look at how much nicer that is. Yes. Okay. I'm going to take a quick toilet break. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. All right. Hello again, people. Let's go.
Welcome.
Upgrade our gear.
Got some rare things on sale, stranger.
Rare things are always good.
What are you selling?
Now then, we want to sell everything, really. Crown, staff, eyes, velvet blue, spinel.
Thank you. What are you buying?
That's expensive.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, I reckon
Thank you.
we'll save the rest for later. Actually, let me check my ammo count.
Come back
Anytime. Nah, it's empty. We'll take the free reload on it.
What are you selling? What are you buying? What are you buying? Thank you.
Go. Okay, we are prepared. I hope we don't have these same QTE issues with the Salazar statue. I think they're just restricted to professional. For a minute there, I thought you said you'd had the root canal. Oh, God. Oh. It's time for my, Well, no. In about 4 weeks' time, I have, my biannual frickin' dentist appointment. I see the dentist twice a year, so gonna be seeing them again in about literally 4 weeks' time. That's the one good side about paying private. You get a dentist appointment twice a year. And I've got to be honest, given some of the horror stories I've heard about NHS dentistry from people I know in my own circle who have actually used them, much more comfortable with private. It's the one thing I will stick by. Private dental. That, and by the time you've actually gone to an NHS dentist, considering you only get to go like once a year under an NHS dentist typically, by the time you've left it for a year, any of your cleaning and dental fees will probably add up to more than you'd pay for a private insurance plan anyway. So it actually ends up cheaper just going for private dental. It's the one thing that it actually does pay for private. The only thing. Really. That and I would much rather be in the hands of, you know, somebody who's going to be using the cutting edge of dentistry. Considering I have major dentophobia. Like, whoa, there's a very large spider on my wall. What's up, homie? How you doing? He's just scuttling along like, hey. He's my lodger. He pays me lodging. Pays me rent. Go on, go back into your corner. Your web's up there, dude, near the air vent. He's chilling up in the corner. Okay. Hello, monk. And he's down. Okay. Going up. I mean, to be fair, Arnold, I think he's the one trying to take us out, not the other way around. Love that suplex. Loving that suplex. We got it all under control here. Nice WWE moves. I mean, Leon is a government agent. He's probably going to have more than a suplex under his belt. Here they come. And we got him. Oh, going down. Get the shotgun, I think. Yeah. Oh yeah, it gets them to drop to their knees, and that basically allows you to go for the suplex. It makes things way easier. Go for the knee, suplex. I mean, they're definitely filled with holes now. We can't deny that, Leo. We cannot deny that. Okay. All right. Hey, fellas. Hang on. Hang on. We got him. Ooh. There's one. Let's get the other. It's quite a quiet one tonight, isn't it? I wonder if more people will come in as we go along. Basically discount Voldemort. Never heard that comparison used before, but okay. Just slips down the steps on his back. Got him. Right. So we're heading up again. Coming down. Hello, friends. Bring it down. Have to circle around. Bit more healing. Good. Be calm, monks, be calm. Red one. Hello. All right. Let's go. And it's statue time. Which I'm sure is going to be very, very fun. There we go. Just keep blasting. I see what you did there. I don't know if I approve, but I see what you did there. Okay. So Salazar's statue isn't busted. Nope, that's working fine. Just that one QTE. Here we go. Okay. That's my fault we missed the QTE. That is actually my fault. The QTE did pop up and we missed it. Okay. Run, Forrest, run. Love it. Okay. That second half's a bit tricky. We can get it, though. This is getting my blood pressure up a bit. Which is probably good, given how low it was yesterday. Oh, God. Really bad low blood pressure yesterday. Come on! Not this again! Not the climbing QTEs again! Hang on. Go. Oh. I bet you it's the climbing QTEs. I bet you it's the climbing QTEs that are busted. We'll give it one more try, and then we'll swap frame rate again. Okay, yeah, so the PC version has 2 busted QTEs. Yeah. It's the climbing animations. And my controller's died. It's just decided that it's out of battery. Hang on. Hey, Lisa. How you doing? Give me a minute. I'm gonna have to swap batteries on my controller. This thing eats through frickin' batteries. Hang on. Right. I've got a 6-pack of Duracells sitting around here somewhere. It's time to bring them into action. There they are. Right. Quick battery change. And we'll carry on. Right. Okay. Gotta love it when your Duracell run out of juice. Why are or whose idea was it at Xbox to go, oh, so do you know like our basic controllers? And they're like, yeah, dude, let's make them battery powered. Battery powered, yeah, let's make them battery powered in frickin' 2024. But why would we do that? Because it annoys the consumer. You're playing on PS2, now this is the PC version. Playing on the PC version. Give me a second. Right. And other side. That's the positive. Okay. Fresh batteries in. As I often say, if anybody would like to donate to support the freaking battery fund for the channel, be my guest because we go through a heck of a lot of Duracell. You really do. Anybody's feeling generous? You're okay. We're back. Except the game isn't picking it up now. Hang on. There we go. It's got it. It's synced. Okay. Right. So we're gonna drop a quick save and then go change the frame rate again. This is ridiculous. You'd think they would have fixed the QTEs, wouldn't you? Forgive me for what I must do here. 30 FPS is not fun. Yeah, that is not fun. I mean, look at me go. I'm flying like an Olympic sprinter. See, that's the thing. If you're on a lower input, it's reading your it's reading your inputs differently. Oh, sorry. If you're on a lower frame rate, it's reading your inputs differently. See what I mean? Look at that. Right, I'm just gonna put my batteries back. PC version has always been bad, that's why I always played the console version. Arnold? I usually play the console version. This is the first time I've played the PC version. But I've got to be honest with you. If this is how it's gonna be, like playing the PC version, then I honestly might just go back to the PS4 version. For real, because it's a bit frustrating, isn't it? It's a bit frustrating. Nah, like, the PS4 version, you've seen me play it so many times on this channel, and it's a perfectly good port. Yeah, the graphics are are downgraded ever so slightly. Because obviously, the PS4 has limitations compared to the freaking PC. Any sort of PC. But, you know, I'd rather not have to switch frame rates every 30 seconds.
So nice you could join us, Mr. Scott Kennedy.
You again.
Luna's fine.
The sacred rite that's about to begin at this tower shall endow the girl with magnificent power. She will join us, become one of us.
This is no ritual. It's terrorism.
Isn't that a popular word these days? Not to worry. We've prepared a special ritual for you.
Get him, Leon. Yeah. Okay. There's no typewriter around here, is there? Meaning I'm gonna have to do this whole segment in 30. Not a fan. Not a fan, but we'll live. Yeah, Luna's fine. He's very chipper, as ever. Can't go back. Alright, we're going up at 30 frames. Cool. One thing I won't forgive Deadpool and Wolverine for: reviving NSYNC's Bye Bye Bye. And I say this as an NSYNC and Deadpool fan. Have you gone to see it already? Have you gone to see it already? Don't spoil, love, I haven't had a chance to play it yet. No, but you've seen shorts. Okay. Got ya. Okay. Let's get these monks. How are you tonight anyway, love? Still tired? Sorry to hear that. I've finally come round. Take it steady if you're still tired. Don't force yourself or anything. Got him. Hello, Mr. Monk. Bring it on, fella. Your sister kept blowing up your phone with Facebook funnies. About 10 of them back to back at 9 AM. Oh, I'm sorry. I am sorry. Basically meaning if I don't get to sleep, you don't either. Okay. Got him. All right. You know, the more I look at this 30 FPS, the more I'm kind of getting used to it. Okay. Wonder when we'll get the rest of the regulars in tonight. It's been a quiet one so far. Has been quite the quiet one. Excuse me. Here we go. Red monks incoming. Lots of them. God, what is it with this port? It's not a very good port, is it? The audio freezes, the game locks up, the freaking QTEs are bugged because of the frame rate. Yeah. You know, I think I stand by what I said earlier. I think the next stream we do of Resident Evil 4, we're going back to the PS4 version again. You want Jubilee to drop in Fortnite? Well, I don't blame you. Gimme, gimme. Incendiaries. Yeah, Fall Guys are already in Fortnite. Okay. Yeah, what Suki said, it is actually quite a fun course. How many more? Are you done, fellas? You'd like to think they are, wouldn't you? Okay. Right, we better go around. Well, if you do manage it, let me know. I'm actually curious. Red herb. There we go. Gold bangle. They said they might do a Gundam collaboration with Fortnite. That also sounds pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. I need to watch Gundam Seed again. Gundam Seed is so good. You've still got people trying to shoot at us. They're still trying to shoot. Okay. I have played one of the Gundam Musou games. Suki says, I'm hoping for one specific YouTuber whose name escapes me that Godzilla is a collab for Fortnite. Gundam Wing, Endless Waltz and Frozen Teardrops are the only true Gundams for you. Nah, I'm sorry. I do like Gundam Wing. But it's gotta be Seed all the way for me. Love Gundam Seed. I've watched Wing, I've watched Seed, Seed and Seed Destiny, and I've watched all of Double O. It's PC port, man. I am getting a bit grumpy with it. Yeah, Gundam 00's good. Man's been theorizing about Godzilla for a minute. Suki says she respects his commitment to the theory. It's Godzilla! No, it just looks like Godzilla. But due to international copyright laws, it is not. Well, we should still run like it's Godzilla. No, it isn't. Hello, Mr. Merchant.
Welcome. Got some
rare things on sale, stranger.
What are you selling? What are you buying?
Stranger. Stranger. Now that's a weapon.
Stranger. Stranger. Now that's a weapon.
Thank you.
What are you buying?
Okay, just reload speed on that. Riot gun has capacity.
Come back anytime.
Alright. Glad to be back at 60 again, good lord. It is time for the Castellian to fall.
You just missed her. The ritual is over. She left with my men to an island.
What?
I think it's time I paid my due respects towards her impressive and stubborn will.
Mr. Kennedy,
Mr. Kennedy,
welcome. Tentacles. Consentacles. Not reading that one back, Leo.
Monsters. Guess after this, there'll be one less to worry about.
I want you to suffer just like Ashley.
Alright, let's do this. Done and done. Hi, King. Slugsy, how you doing? You alright? Nice to have you in. Told you you'd get more Resident Evil. Told you you'd get more. You just had to be patient. Patience is a virtue. How you doing? Nice to have you back in. Let's get all this gear. Happy weekend, amigo. We have Moad in chat as well. Hey, guy. My name is Silver, and I'm your host. Always a pleasure. Join us for a bit of Resident Evil 4. Now, we may actually play some Resident Evil Outbreak after we're finished with 4. So if anybody is an Outbreak fan, you might be getting more than you've bargained for. Terry Silver Gaming. Ah, Cobra Kai fan as well, I see. Gotta love it. Gotta love a bit of Cobra Kai. What did Leomon say there? Cool. There we go. Case is nice and tidy. We have cash. Big old monster's been blasted. Life is good. Let's get another chapter done, shall we? It's gonna be, it's not gonna be a crazy long one tonight, my awesome peeps, because I have a train to catch in the morning. Hey, look, it's called action horror, and it does have a few dark vibes to it. Hey, they made it more accessible to a wider audience. But yeah, nice to have you in, Slugsy. I remember many times you came in and you were like, "So, Silver, where's the Resident Evil? Where's that Resident Evil, Silver? Silver?" I'm imagining the lass is tapping a watch impatiently like, "Where is the Resident Evil?" Well, it's here. Do enjoy. Hey, Alex. How you doing, my guy? You alright? Hope you are well, my guy. Good, what about you, Silver? Very good, I'm almost back at Platinum rank in Master Duel. Life is good. Just need to get back to Diamond again. We dodged the snake. The snake has been dodged. And now the snake is dead. Oh, the regenerators are creepy. That breathing, though. Oh, I'm up for Edison. Just gonna tweak and change my deck a bit, though. We're gonna go from regular hero beat to diva hero beat. Really amp it up. And make it a bit better because, you know, the regular hero beat hits hard, but diva hero beat hits a lot harder. Also got my hat deck as well. I'm just waiting on a Mirror Force to come in. Also need to get back to Diamond in Master Duel. Yeah, I'm almost back up to Platinum. I dropped all the way to Bronze after not playing for a couple of months.
Got some rare things on sale, stranger.
More than that, actually.
What are you selling?
Okay, right. I reckon I've got one more chapter in me.
Is that all? Is that all? Is that all?
But yeah, I'll be there, Alex. Don't you worry.
What are you buying?
Always down for some Edison. Yeah, I saw your message about Duel Carnival. We might do Duelist of the Roses at some point on Duelist of the Roses at some point on the channel as well.
Thank you. Is that all, stranger?
Anything else we can sell?
What are you buying?
I'm convinced the merchant is secretly Jason Statham. Alright, Governor.
What are you selling?
Jason Statham is awesome. What's that movie where he's got to save that Chinese girl from the frickin' mafia because she's got the codes to a safe? Is it just called Safe? Either way, I love that movie. So good. One of my favorite Jason Statham movies. Transporter, OMG. No, it's not Transporter. I'm gonna find it. I will indeed see Mars tomorrow. Let me dig out my phone from wherever it is. And Leomon, just do me a favor. Just Google movie where Jason It is called Safe. I thought so. Yeah, Safe is my favorite. It is my favorite. Will you play the PS2 games? I'm probably going to play Duelist for the Roses first. Did we pick up everything in here? Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. I haven't seen Hobbs and Shaw, to be honest. Nice to see that we have some more Jason Statham fans in chat, and it isn't just me. Slugsy is a lass of culture. I appreciate this.
Need a ride, handsome?
Or apologies. Apologies if you're a dude, Slugsy, or something, despite your thumbnail. Yeah, I know what people get like when you guess wrong these days. Either way. Female thumbnail, so I went on that basis. One more chapter, anyway. Yeah, Mars is cool.
Got some business to take care of.
See you later.
See you later.
Women.
Am I right, guys? Why don't you...
I hate to break it out.
Have you had a problem with scam calls, dude?
Yes, it seems that way.
Sadler, why don't you give up and let Ashley go home?
Perhaps you are disillusioned with overconfidence, just because you killed my small-time subordinate.
Sadler, you're small time.
Nah, it is just flexible.
Writhe in my cage of torment,
My friend. Okay, let's do this. Oh, they totally are, yeah. Don't disagree. Okay, let's get this on anyway. One more chapter. Let's make it worth it. And then we'll probably be back on, if not tomorrow, Sunday. I think that is the plan. Gonna try and get Resident Evil 4 finished over the next few days. And then, I don't know. More Resident Evil. We'll do some Outbreak. It'll be a good time. Help! Gone the wrong way? No, I haven't gone the wrong way. Your spotlight's a bit crap. I'm helping. Okay. Let's go get Captain frickin' Minigun anyway. I love how this whole bit is a stealth segment in the remake. Okay. You know what? 2 shells versus 10 rounds. In the interest of not having hugely diminishing returns. Okay. Oh yeah. I know it is, don't you worry. Was that a Nintendo reference? I'm more a Fire Emblem guy than a Mario guy, but I'm sure that was a freaking Mario reference. Will you play Resident Evil 5 next? I mean, if people want Resident Evil 5, I can play Resident Evil 5. It's either going to be Resident Evil... well, it could be... I've got all of the Resident Evil mainline stuff. I can promise you it'll be something Resident Evil if people want more of it. I won't mind playing some Outbreak, to be honest. But, if you want more Resident Evil, you can have it. I don't mind. Arnold says I like Outbreak. Have you played Outlast? Never played it on the channel. Never played it. I've played Evil Within. And I've played a little bit of Outlast on my own, but I've never played it on the channel. Dude keeps shooting his load. Ooh. That hit hard. Hang on. Where's Mandy anyway? Shot him in the ass. My God. The goal. Did I amuse you there, Slugsy? Something, something, something. Sorry, I don't speak crazed cultist. What difficulty is this? We're just playing normal. It's a normal difficulty playthrough. We've been really chill. I've played this quite a bit before. This is probably like my 8th or 9th playthrough on the channel. It's Spanish, I swear. Yeah. Excuse me. Shotgun coming through. Gotta love it. Are y'all done? The range on that, excuse me. Thank you, fellas. Give me that chicken egg. You will give me an egg. Wesker approves. But yeah, as I was saying, Moad, if you are new, my name is Silver and I'm your host. We play a lot of Resident Evil, GTA, and retro games. If any of that kind of stuff is your jam, then please feel welcome to sub. Would love to have you join us. Our next big milestone is 2,000. I cannot believe we're getting nearer and nearer to 2,000. Crazy, really. Absolutely crazy. Oh, I assure you, Arnold. Dino Crisis has been requested. Over and over and over and over by a certain somebody. I wonder who she might be. No shade or anything, Leomon, I'm just teasing. I know you like your Dino Crisis. We might play Dino Crisis at some point. One thing I do want to play for the channel again, though, is Devil May Cry. The first one. I can't blame you at all. Cannot blame you at all, Leo. What my good lady in chat said, hit the like button, y'all. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. But yeah, we'll have more Resident Evil this weekend. You'll definitely have some more. Like I said, it's more than likely going to be Sunday. But yeah, be sure to swing by. And we're going to have some more recorded videos tomorrow. And the Crash Bandicoot playthrough probably starts next week. All depends on my campaigning schedule for this election. So, yeah, all depends, really. Here we go. Hop on down. Check we've looted everything. God, I sound like Suki. The way she goes around in Fortnite. Grenade launcher. I see what you did there. Let's go. Let's go, go, go. I have a feeling we're just going to be settling into Resident Evil for the next month. And that doesn't bother me at all. Or at least until Johnny gets back from visiting his family. Then we might play some more GTA. Thanks, fellas. Appreciate it. Oh no, he's just heading back home to Sheffield to visit his family. So he's just spending about a week, and I think it's a week away. He's fine. GTA PS2 games, definitely. Excuse me. This guy has annoyed me. I must destroy my enemies. Cool. Oh, and I understand you keeping an eye out. I can't say I blame you there at all. Like, not one bit. Just checking to see if there's anything else around here that we've missed. Yeah, I think we're alright. I do want to play some more OG Resident Evil 2 as well. Get the rifle. He didn't have his head in the game either. They make a habit of that, these cultists. Look at that rock in the distance. You played the original Silent Hill? Yeah, I've not finished it, but I've played a reasonable amount of it. I've gotten about halfway through Silent Hill 4. Silent Hill 4 I really enjoy. Might do a stream of that at some point. I like, as I've said to people before though, I like Silent Hill, but I'm not very good at it. So it's something I play more for myself than for an audience. But I do like a bit of Silent Hill here and there. I might also play the original Fear Effect as well for the channel, since that's getting ported over to modern hardware. Since it seems like the even the second iteration of the remake has been cancelled now, because there was the original survival horror inspired remake that was been done by Sushi Game and Code. Or Sushi Games and Code, the French company that was working on Fear Effect Sedna, or that worked on Fear Effect Sedna. That got cancelled by the looks of it. For all intents and purposes. That was cancelled about maybe 6-7 years ago. Then about 2 years ago, they released the trailer for Fear Effect Reinvented. Again, that looked like a kind of, you know, run-and-gun shooter. That has also, by the looks of it, been cancelled because it's been... The trailer's been completely pulled off YouTube. And it's been completely delisted. In fact, one of the only mentions about it are a couple of other channels that put up the new trailer, or the newer trailer, and my video discussing the new trailer and what it might mean. So it looks like any talk of a remake is gone now, and they're just kind of putting a port on modern hardware. So when they do, we're going to play that, because it's very Resident Evil inspired. Let's get a rifle anyway. Hey, fella. Bye, fella. Where? Don't think I don't see you, friend. Okay. So those spotlights are indestructible. He's got a rocket launcher. Yes, Silent Hills no longer exists, does it? Is the Silent Hill 2 remake out yet, or is that going to be a bit later on in the year / early next year? Dude's indestructible. Look at him down there. On your feet, on your feet, on your feet, friend. Dude's a freaking bullet sponge. No. Oh, I heard about that. They literally... Didn't they literally freaking purge it from the store completely? How did they delete it off people's consoles if it was already installed? Did they like how did they actually do it, Leo? Because I know there are a handful of consoles with PT left on them. And they're now expensive collector's items that are going for like $1,000 each. That'll do it. Hey, buddy. Yes, they are. But sooner or later, someone will use them to access online play. And if they're not careful, the PT will really be gone forever. Excuse me, these guys are annoying me. Incendiaries. How many more of them? How many more? Hang on. How did they purge it from machines, though? Did they download some kind of update that basically detects it on people's consoles and then uninstalls it? Like, you know, actively or like updated it onto the PlayStation Store, had it uploaded onto the PlayStation Store or something. And when it detects the game on consoles, it takes it off. That's all I can think of. Look at this guy sprinting. I mean, Apple doesn't force updates. As long as you have automatic updates turned off, which I do, you know, they can't update anything. I have all of my automatic updates turned off on Apple. I only update my iPod when I want to.
Welcome.
Hey merchant,
Got some rare
things on sale, stranger.
What are you selling?
Emerald.
Thank you. What are you buying?
That is a blacktail.
Thank you. Thank you.
Last capacity upgrade.
Come back anytime.
But yeah, just turn your automatic updates off on your devices and then they can't do jack, to be honest. Alright. Let's go. Okay, so the prevailing theory is because it was advertising a cancelled project, they likely felt it would lead to consumer confusion. We talking about Silent Hills or PT? Because I mean, let's be honest, PT, that's a more difficult one. Anyway, let me grab a glass or a sip of water. PT, got ya. Right. Okay, got ya. Now then. PT was Silent Hills. A playable teaser of what we nearly had. I thought the two were separate entities, because one was obviously seen quite a bit later than the other, wasn't it? Because you saw that trailer for Silent Hills, like, a lot further on down the line, didn't you? And PT came first, or at least that's my recollection. Anyway, this is like a whole thing from what? Is it 7 years ago now, the whole PT situation? Hey, buddy. Nah, Silver. PT was a sneak peek for Silent Hills. Got you. Job done. Okay. Like in the Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire demo, you could get free Glalie. Was that a glitch or something that was actually meant to happen? I mean, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire was one of the very last times I ever played Pokemon. I think I stopped after about Gen 6. It all felt like it was getting a bit too, you know, over the top and out there. Or it was just all moving too quickly. We got to the point where there was a new Pokemon every 18 months, and it was just one after another after another. And it was all getting a bit too much, and just... I was not having fun with it, just trying to keep up, you know? Like... It's like no sooner than you picked up one, another one's out. And I play Pokemon really slowly. Like, you know, I shouldn't be playing games just to keep up with them because of the sheer volume they're coming out in. I should be playing to enjoy them, you know, my own pace and at my own speed. So it just all became a bit too much, really. They clear the gap really easily. Honestly, that's how I feel about RE4, says Leo. 4 was the... Oh, sorry, that's how I feel about RE. 4 was the crossroads where it started devolving into a generic shooter with the occasional dash of horror. But there is a difference between Pokemon and Resident Evil. Capcom have brought it back in recent years, hasn't it? Oh, haven't they? Sorry. And for the last kind of 7 years now, us Resident Evil fans have been eating good. You know, we had 7, and then we had 2 remake. Then we had 3 remake, which, you know, was a bit hit and miss with some of the community. Then obviously we had Village, Shadows of Rose, 4 remake. Ah, no. I mean, it's a matter of preference, Leo. I just feel for me that Pokemon started getting too fast. Too much too quickly. And I mean in terms of... I felt like it was becoming too much too quickly. And it was becoming a quantity over quality argument. And then when I kind of, you know, briefly considered getting involved in modern Pokemon again, we had the whole situation with Sword and Shield, and then the really rushed development and buggy release of Scarlet and Violet, and I'm just like, no. I'll play old Pokemon. I'll play Pokemon up to Gen 5, but other than that, I think I'm just going to stay out of it. See, I love Village. I really love Village. I shouldn't be having to I mean, my argument with Pokemon is I shouldn't be having to play games just to keep up with them, you know? I shouldn't be having to buy a new one every 18 months. Or every 12 to 18 months just to keep up. You know, I shouldn't be playing a game just so I keep up with Pokemon in its modern state. I should be playing them to enjoy them in my own time, and that just wasn't happening. So I just kind of backed away from it all a bit. Hey, no, I'm fine. Modern Pokemon doesn't need me, and I don't need modern Pokemon. Classic Pokemon, absolutely. Anything old school up to Gen 5? Damn right. Yeah, let's do this. Leo says, I like Tall Vampire Mommy, but I still think the game as a whole is awful. See, this is where we differ greatly in our opinion here, Leo. I like that 7 and 8 basically turned the focus away from the core cast members and, you know, actually put some focus onto a whole new set of characters. Obviously with, you know, Ethan and Mia, and then obviously Rose in the Winters DLC. I genuinely enjoyed that. I liked having the a new focus and a new kind of vibe to it. It's still Resident Evil. It's just not focused on our core cast members and the average sort of like Umbrella Corporation themes. Or post-Umbrella Corporation, and I was fine with that. You mean the plot of Resident Evil Village been a bit convoluted? No. I can see that perspective. I can see where you're coming from with that, because it is a bit of a stretch. And you have to kind of go, well, bioscience, don't you? You have to just kind of do a Resident Evil and go bioscience.
Ashley.
You see, I'm okay with it, because I was just willing to suspend my disbelief.
Amateurs. Just hang in there, Ashley. I'm coming for you.
I genuinely didn't mind it. I really didn't. Because, you know, you end up suspending your disbelief. I mean, you know, bioscience to resurrect a deceased, you know, somebody who's deceased, versus man that turns into Rubik's Cube dinosaur. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I mean, again, I'm actually okay with that as well. I wouldn't say it's retconned. I'd say it just gives Spencer a more interesting origin. It gives the Umbrella Company an origin. And I'm actually okay with it. And you're talking to somebody who is usually very heavy on his critiques. I mean, you're talking to somebody who thinks it's just ridiculous that we keep resurrecting, you know, resurrecting legacy characters in fighting games after they've died 2, 3, 4 times. So, even with that, you know, I have a harsh opinion when it comes to, you know, characters and their, you know, their place and what happens to them in a storyline. But I'm okay with Resident Evil for the most part. And this is coming from a harsh critique. Or a harsh critic. And I've always been of the mindset of, you know, you don't have to agree with me. You don't have to agree with me by any means. Just because I have a harsh opinion on something, it doesn't mean you have to share the same opinion. Or my opinion should, like, bother you in any way. Like, my opinion should mean, like, next to nothing to, you know, somebody who's playing something for their own enjoyment. I'm just a guy on the interwebs with nearly a couple of thousand subs. That does not make me, you know, an area of expertise on anything. And I wouldn't expect you to view me as such either. Leo says, I might have been okay with the whole situation if not for the fact that RE1 all the way until Village, Spencer was the founder of Umbrella. No, because, like, why would he ever mention a freaking teacher who inspired him? The guy became a freaking egomaniac with a god complex. Why would he attribute his success to anybody else? It runs contrary to his character. That's what I always thought, anyway. So for me, it makes perfect sense. I've kind of rationalized his way of thinking with that logic. Anyway.
Welcome.
That's just me. Each to their own. Let's do this anyway. Okay. Oh! God, that's tricky. That's tricky. That's why I said secret note, like a hidden Easter egg thing, hinting to it. I mean, things evolve over time, Leomon. I'm not particularly too bothered by this. Things evolve over time. As series continue and new elements get freaking, you know, put in and linked into older things, and different bits of source material get changed and altered and have things added to, and in some instances taken away. I say this as a writer, you know. If I could show you the first drafts of some of my stories compared to final products, you know, final pieces, as it were, there's so much that gets taken out and changed and edited and expanded upon from a first draft or even a second, third draft of a story compared to the final product. Like, there was a story I was writing for, oh my god, I was writing it in 2018. And about, I think it was 2 years ago now, I went back and decided, you know what? I'm going to completely rewrite, proofread, edit, polish, rewrite, and expand this story. And it ended up getting a whole 6, 7, 8 chapters added. The whole thing was polished and had a soft rewrite. And it doesn't, while it still has the same core story beats, so much has changed from where we started to where we are now. No problem, we'll be here for another half an hour anyway. Stream seems to have gone dead. Is anybody still here? I can't see it in top chat. Just type the question in for me, Leomon, so I can read it off, because it's not coming up in top chat. And given how I have the stream set up tonight, I'd have to close out the game to switch from top chat to regular. This is screwed. Hey, how you doing? It's our favorite Aussie, Captain Crumpets. How are you, homie? Yeah, not too bad. I am so stunned that we salvaged one there. That was a wreck. He asked, have you ever played Power Save or Exhumed? They are a Power Slave or Entombed, asked Joe. The same games but with different names in different regions. No, I can't say I have actually. No, I can't. How are we, Jacob, anyway, my dude? How are we? Hope we are well. How are we? This is frustrating. My god, there's Ashleys everywhere. One more. One more. Just woke up. I'll let you know after the cup of joe. Not a problem. I'm half paying attention, sorry. That's fine. I'm not even paying attention and I'm the one playing. Enjoy your coffee, my guy. Enjoy your coffee. We have about maybe half an hour left. So thanks for stopping in. Like I was saying earlier, it's going to be more Resident Evil either tomorrow or Sunday. Oh. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. I haven't... Honestly, dude, I haven't been out. Well, to see Ace, well, ever since everything started burning, but thankfully, everything's calmed down now, so he should be alright for the most part. I haven't really,
Got some rare thing. What are you buying?
but I'll be
What are you buying?
we're going out tomorrow, I think. Actually, they've just reminded me I need to book my train ticket. I haven't done that. I need to book my train
Is
ticket.
that- Thank you. Thank you.
Mm.
What are you buying?
By virtue of you mentioning that, I've just remembered it. Okay. Right. It's regenerator time. And I do hope, my guy, that that me or Marcy were able to give you some pointers for the cards. Have you looked through any of them and seen if there's anything of a good value? Have you had the chance to, I should say? Okay, right. Regenerator time. Alright. I'll be at the market tomorrow again, so I'll have Google ready next time. Good stuff. If you're looking for resale value, be sure to haggle and try and get the lowest value possible. There he is. Yeah, dude, at least on my front, if it seems like I'm, not replying, don't take it to heart or anything. Half the time, as I said earlier, I'm rushing around with my head up my ass. And you can ask anybody, ask Ace, ask Suki. It might be my server, but I'll be honest with you. Suki and Ace run it more than I do. Suki especially. I probably only check it properly like maybe once every 3 to 4 days. So, yeah. Well, you say you don't. But what I mean by that is you keep a closer eye on it than I do. You really do keep a closer eye on it than I do. I mean, by proxy of me being almost absent, I would still say you do. But either way, don't worry about it. The point is, I barely check it half the time. Probably need to do that more. Who's ready for a regenerator? Right. Hey Silver, are you a Nintendo fan? Have you ever considered playing some old school SNES games on stream? I mean, I could. I could. You're visible now. Hello, dude. I see you. How are you? Ah, dude, I mean, if you ever nudge me for anything, I'll reply. It might take a couple of days, but if you ever nudge me for anything, I will reply. I do like a lot of the older Nintendo bits and pieces. So it depends. What kind of SNES games are you thinking, Marcus? But yeah, if you nudge me, it may take a couple of days, but I'll likely reply when I'm not up to my eyeballs in something. I was asking if it's dreadful to play this game with a mouse. I'm playing with a controller, I couldn't say. Well, you know. Well, the bits and pieces being trying to run for local government, running an eBay store, volunteering, generally trying to just frickin' run this channel, juggle my medical situation, and find some, you know, just find some peace and sanity while trying to get a frickin' medical job. Or just work in the or trying to get work in the health service. That ginormous list of bits and pieces. Toodles and boodles, flipples and dipples. Exactly. Yeah, I don't play PC games with a mouse and keyboard. I always have a controller. I was a console kid growing up, so playing with anything but a controller feels alien to me. And the Chain Smoker of the Century Award goes to Mr. Regenerator. Chain Smoker Award. I mean, I don't know. I probably do need to be more active in my own Discord. I mean, most of the time it's just where I post stream and video updates. And just inform anybody of, you know, anything that's happening on the channel in general. Or just any kind of big updates or changes, and ask people's thoughts on things. If I ever ask thoughts on things for video games, be sure to chuck your 2 cents in. I guess what I'm saying is, even though I don't check it very often, people's input and feedback is still appreciated, so don't feel like there's no need to, like, post or anything. I wouldn't keep it open if I thought that was the case. Speaking of SNES, there was a game, SOS, on SNES, which is basically one of the few horror games on the platform, which is insanely hard and outdated. Okay. Right, that's Frozen. Just casually push that like button like I just lightly shoved a zombie biting chunks out of my neck RE2 style. And they do be doing that. Okay. So we need to turn off the freezer. Here we go. The door be locked. What big fangs you have, sir. Nibble, nibble, nibble. Oh, give us a cheeky nibble, Sheila. Sheila wants a cheeky nibble. Would you stop? He is dead, he is dead. He is very, very dead and juicy. Look at them cheeks. Can you hear them? There we go. Still juicy. Premise and gameplay seems very, very unique, though also amusing. A ship sinks upside down. Get survivors, including your sister, otherwise you'll get the bad ending. There's a grand total survivors. There's 2,000 survivors. I cannot say I've heard of this game. I cannot. I'll have to check it out. What did you say it was called again? I will have to check it out. While also farming regenerators for that money, though. SOS. Got ya. I hate these things. I don't like them getting near me. They just make me uncomfortable. They really do. Yay! Free treasure. I like free treasure. 8. Needs capacity upgrades. So we can get its boost. Anyway, we've had a good little session tonight, haven't we? I can't say I'm complaining, we've done quite well. There you go. Bob's your uncle. Unless his name isn't Bob, in which case I may have misjudged. Let's grab a Ganado. Grab a Ganado. It's like grab a granny, but with less melderhide. Gran were nice and juicy. We kept them moist on most occasions. There we are. Very good. Bring it on, fellas. There you have it. Okay. Very good. Now then. That'd be a grenade. I don't know if you've noticed that with your fine powers of observation, chat. But that be what is commonly known in the business as a boom. Oh shit, where have my legs gone? Yes. Leon! Help, Leon! I'm useless, Leon, help me. I'm useless, help me. Alright. Let's get him. Also, is that later? I have no idea what that game is. You gotta keep in mind I live under a rock half the time. Hello, Leo. Hello. Welcome back. Help me, Leon. I can't do anything. Well, that was an exaggeration. He just wants to chill there. It's his place of resting. Okay, we need the card key. There be a hole in that wall. No, we're not running any mods. Not running any mods at all, actually. Mod free. Okay. Hang on. Bring it on. Bring it on. How many of them? Nice and juicy. Good. All right. Very nice. What's down here? Flash grenade. Solid stuff. More shotgun shells. Not like we need them. It is not like we need them. Okay. Right. Is that? It's a green. Green's all right. Nice. Nice. Okay. Yep, we're good. Okay. As I often say when we do this segment chat, I'm just a teenage dirtbag baby. Listening to Iron Maiden, baby. Yes. That's an Iron Maiden for you. Bring it on. Why, hello, sir. Very spiky. I find it sad how we only ever see like one of these in the whole of the remake. Well, on standard difficulty anyway. Excuse me. Yeah, that'll do it. He's just a juicy boy, Leo. He's just a juicy boy. He did kind of burst, so that kind of adds credence to my theory. Good, we picked up everything. Is there a yellow herb around here anywhere? I am kind of wondering. Good, load those rounds in. We'll check in a minute, it might be around somewhere. Okay. We're gonna give them something to crow about, guys. Yep. I mean, it certainly worked. Free money. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Hello, Mr. Merchant. All right.
Welcome. Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger. What are you selling?
Right. So, Link stays, Stone of Faith
Is
stays,
that all?
Emeralds go, Pocket Watch goes.
What are you buying?
That is certainly a saying, Leomon. It is certainly a saying.
Is that... Thank you. What are you selling?
Is this the last run before you finish, you think? Nah. Because we're finishing in about, I want to say 10 minutes, my guy. The last part will either be tomorrow or Sunday. And then we'll probably switch over to something else, I think. Could be more Resident Evil. Might be a round of Yu-Gi-Oh! Honestly, couldn't say yet.
Is that all, stranger? Thank you. Is that all? What are you buying?
Not sure, but I think it will be the part after this one that's the last bit of RE4.
Thank you.
Why, do you fancy a change of pace? Are you getting bored? I'd understand if you're getting bored. We've been at this for like, what, 5 parts now?
Come back anytime.
Like, no shame at all if you're starting to feel bored with it. I can understand. Oh, I like RE. Oh, cool. No prob. Good stuff. Do more, perhaps OG3. I don't have OG3 set up. And also keep in mind I'm notoriously bad at OG3, so that might be later on down the list. But definitely do want to play some more Resident Evil. We seem to be doing very well with these. Like, very well. I am going to go back and play more Yu-Gi-Oh! As well, because I've been enjoying kind of just playing the card game for myself a bit, and not really worrying about playing in tournaments or just the general scene. I've enjoyed just playing in Master Duel. That, and we do have another first-person shooter to finish. Terminator Resistance. We got lots to do. Intrigued, you beat Nemesis early and get the pistol scope. No, I run away. He's very hard, and I'm very bad at 3. He will put his tentacle in an unwanted hole. Oh, I'm absolutely not good enough. I'm very good at Resident Evil 2, but Resident Evil 2 is not Resident Evil 3, and I do not want tentacles in a tentacle hole. I really don't. I don't quite fancy that idea. It does not tickle my pickle.
This is Leon. Request backup. I repeat, request backup. Damn.
He requests tentacle. He repeats, request tentacle. If there's no consenticle, there should be no tentacle. Exactly what Leo said. Your reality is now shattered. How is your reality shattered? You didn't think I was going to be exemplary at Resident Evil 3, did you? No, 3 and Code Veronica are the 2 I suck at the most. I'm good at 1. I'm very good with the OG2. I'm good with 2 Remake. Not too bad with 4 and 4 Remake, as you can see. But 3 is my weakness, I will admit. We can try, but don't expect miracles, put it that way. I do want to play some Outbreak as well. Like, Outbreak is definitely on my list. I'll have to get that set up. Probably Outbreak File 2, I'm better at that one. Outbreak File 1 is really hard. It's really quite hard. They are waiting. Okay. Everybody likes the elephant. Also known as the Titan in the game's records. Excuse me. Unwanted visitation. I think he's done. Took his time, but he's done. What I miss? The entirety of the part, dude. I'm sorry, I'm literally finishing in about 5 minutes. I am really sorry, homie. I've got to catch a train in the morning. I'm finishing in about another 5 minutes. Sorry, dude. Sorry, dude. I haven't even booked my train ticket. That's how like freaking out of it I am today. But we have a very nicely organized inventory case. I was there to drop a like and squeeze in one troll comment toward Novi at your stream. Okay. I think that was aimed at Jay though. Hey Jay, we're gonna be doing some Outbreak soon. After this, I reckon it's gonna be Outbreak. Either that or probably, well, just something Resident Evil. GTA is gonna come soon. Oh yeah, it's gonna be live. Yeah, it'll be live. Not recorded. It's gonna be live. Absolutely. It's going to be something Resident Evil, and it's very likely going to be Outbreak. Put it that way. Capture card or emulator? I don't think it's going to be original hardware. I don't have a capture card for streaming from original hardware. I can record from original hardware with my capture card standalone, but it doesn't stream. It'll still be a good time. Don't you worry. We will have fun, I promise. Mostly. Have I gone the wrong way? We got Jared too. Yeah, it's gonna be live. How long are you gonna play today? I have, well, probably a couple of minutes. It's not gonna be a lot tonight. Do leave a like if you haven't anyway. You guys are all gonna have more up-to-date setups than me before too long. You watch. You all will. You all absolutely will. You'll be sitting there, you know, just coasting along, few hundred subs, keeping it real. Really professional setups. And I'll be sitting here with everything duct taped together and jury rigged. You know, basically freaking just doing my bargain basement thing with my 2K. What did Leomon say? Oscar the elephant swung his trunk. Charge him for it. Jay says, just got a Silent Hill 1 on the OG PS1. Very nice. Resident Evil games off the PS3 store. Sounds good. Did you also hear that they are going to be porting the original Fear Effect over to modern hardware? Like, all the modern consoles and PC. Jay says he has a $20 green screen. He's professional AF. Good on you. That's better than me. I don't have a green screen. I don't have a proper mic stand set up. I don't freaking... I'm running with Office headsets through OBS on a gaming laptop. Still, I feel high tech. Doing it on consoles too? Yeah, boy. Absolutely. It's gonna be PC, PS4, PS5, and Switch. Absolutely. Looking forward to it. And I will play it when it finally gets released. Oh, no. You go look up the Game Informer trailer. PS4, PS5, PC, Switch. All of it. And guess what I've also heard? There's a rumor going around that the original Time Splitters is going to be releasing on the PS5 store next month. Oh, no, not the next month, this month. It's a rumor, but I'm keeping an eye out for it. Yeah, Xbox, real talk. I don't tend to get into the console situation, but Xbox just doesn't appear to be even trying to really keep most of its consumer base where it is, does it? It really doesn't. They're releasing the Marvel vs. Capcom collection. You better get that. I do genuinely. And not only that, right? They're also freaking. They're also hiking up the price of Game Pass, aren't they? And locking games behind tiers, or they intend to, don't they? So I know the whole Game Pass situation's annoyed people. You know, it just doesn't feel like they're trying. It feels like they're trying to get out the console market and focus on PC. Just an observation. I mean, I can't say anything. I have a PS4, PS5, Switch, and a PC. In terms of, like, you know, really modern stuff for playing games. I mean, I've got PlayStation Premium, but that's only £15 a month. That's not too bad. £15 a month, I get all my online play and the premium catalog as well. Jared says this game is a remake. It's a remaster of the original, dude. It's a remaster. But yeah, keep your eyes open as well because we're going to have some more stuff coming soon. Lots of fun things. And I do really need to finish that Terminator game. It has not been done yet. Jay says Xbox Game Pass don't got anything good. I mean, I haven't played on Xbox since 2014. I haven't even had or used an Xbox console for 10 years. Nintendo Switch Online and PS Premium have a better selection. And on top of that, Switch Online is dirt cheap. Suki was telling me the price the other day, and I'm like, really, girl? And she's like, yeah. Yeah. For what you can actually get, it's actually dirt cheap. I haven't played Last of Us. Not on the channel, anyway. I've watched one of my favorite YouTubers play it. That's got to be something I need to fricking touch at some point. I do. Anyway, what I'll do, I'll let this cutscene run, and then we'll chat for 5 minutes before I wind down.
Leon.
Do leave a like if you haven't, anyway.
Come on, let's get out of here.
I'd play Among Us if Suki was gonna play it, but I don't think we I genuinely don't think we have a big enough community. Or I've got to be honest, I don't even think we have enough friends that play Among Us between us to actually set up a decent sized Among Us group. So it's probably kind of pointless, that one. Because in terms of people to play Among Us, I've got my sister, she's constantly busy. Jonathan, again, busy. Freaking Jin, busy. So, like, maybe Reese. What's been said? Oh, Bramble the Mountain King. I've heard of that. I've actually heard of that. You're not a fan of card games, Jared. It's not for they're not for everybody. They're really not. They're not. But no, we're gonna be playing a few more bits and pieces. I know I've said that a few times already. Sorry, chat, I'm tired. I'm tired and I have to catch a train tomorrow. So that will be fun, I imagine. So, you will get some more Resident Evil soon. I'm not playing Goat Simulator. Lord help me, I am not playing Goat Simulator. The only way you'd get me playing Goat Simulator is if Suki played it with me. I'm only playing Goat Simulator if Suki plays it with me. I am not PewDiePie. That is my answer to your question. I am not PewDiePie. I've heard of Squirrel with a gun. I'm sure I saw trailers for that at some point. Haven't you literally just got this tiny squirrel carrying around automatic weapons? Ah, joke's on you, Jacob. I don't smoke. Can't. I'm usually quite short of breath a lot of the time. So, well, especially during summer, because I'm definitely sure I have a bit of summer allergies. Um, I know a fair few people. Destroy all humans, right? Destroy all humans. I did have a request quite a while ago from my artist actually. I am sure like maybe a year or so ago when we were chatting over freaking DMs. She was like, "Oh yeah, if you ever played Destroy All Humans, I might poke my head in for that." Um, that's another thing we could play actually, Destroy All Humans. Why were you let down by Destroy All Humans? Why didn't you like it, Jacob? What bothered you about it? Like, what was the beef, my guy? What was the cow, as it were? Oh yeah, they made remakes, didn't they? Yeah, yeah. I didn't know it was Sandbox. Oh really? Did that not like hit your radar when you initially played it? I imagine I imagine you were a kid when you played it. Or younger. Whoa, that's weird. My left eye is blurring like crazy. My right's doing all the work tonight. I swear. The left is just getting sluggish. Open like GTA. Okay. It's like Dead Rising, basically. Not open world, but you can roam around. So I like to call those titles semi-open world. I don't know if that's an acceptable. Silver got vape smoke in his eye, chat. God. I get vision headaches all the time. I get vision headaches all the time, Leomon, because my eyes are that weak to the light. I get vision headaches and eye strain constantly. This if I leave them unchecked, they develop into like full blown like freak or not like they develop into small freaking ocular migraines actually if they're left unchecked. Sylvie, you sound hella sleepy. Ah, dude, I've got to be honest. A I had a bit of a moment last night actually. So you guys, I've been pretty open about the fact that I have a muscular condition, don't I? Well, unfortunately, um, had a bit of a bad reaction with my my painkillers, and my muscle relaxers, and made me feel quite ill last night. And I don't know, like, no, dude, it's like freaking pharmacy cocodamol. And I needed something just to help take the edge off because my freaking lower legs were killing me yesterday, right? Like, you can get it over the counter here. So I had one with my meds before I went out for campaigning yesterday, right? And unfortunately, right, I didn't realize. Well, the last time I took any kind of codeine-based painkiller, right, for pain relief for my muscles, it had a negative reaction with my muscle relaxers when I was having surgery, and it tanked my blood pressure through the floor. And but I thought to myself, that was years ago, and it, it probably won't be the case again. And I'm in a lot of pain here with my muscles, so I'm just gonna take some painkillers, take the edge off, and then I can go help with this campaign stuff with my colleagues later. Sadly, when we got out for campaigning, it sadly kicked in and had a reaction with my meds. It crashed my blood pressure through the floor. I started feeling lightheaded and a little bit ill, and then had to basically come home after about 10 minutes. Because, well, one, barely anybody turned up for campaigning, so we decided to give it a miss, and two, I just wasn't feeling great. And basically, what happened, right? I actually checked my muscle relaxers, and I put in because the muscle relaxers I'm on are called baclofen. They're a freaking prescription grade muscle relaxer for basically muscular conditions and disabilities. And I checked them with basically anything codeine based, and it said it can have a hyper relaxation effect if taken together. The two can react, and it can lower your blood pressure, cause a feeling of sedation, and just make you feel a bit generally unwell. So that must have been what happened. Because for the rest of the night, once I got home, I crashed. Oh, but just seen Jacob's message there. Dude, you're a machine. And I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what to say to that one. I really don't. But anyway, so I was just feeling like wiped out all of last night. No energy, feeling really sedated, just feeling really just pain free. Don't get me wrong, like pain free. For the first time in about 5 days, right? I didn't have any leg pain whatsoever, which was beautiful because I've been having like freaking muscular pain in both my calves, my freaking my ankles have been collapsing. I've had pains in my knees, and it was getting really unpleasant. So I was pain free, which was beautiful for as long as it lasted. But then I was feeling really quite unwell for the rest of the night. And then when I woke up this morning, I felt like I'd been hit by a truck. It was dreadful. So I'm gonna have to go and speak to the doctor about other options because anything codeine based, I can't. Not with my meds. That's the thing. You've got to be you've got to be really particular about the kind of things that you take with muscle relaxers because they're strong. And I'm on quite a reasonable dosage for those, so I have to be careful. Anyway, you guys probably don't care for the life story, do you? I apologize. Basically, I was just wiped out yesterday. Yesterday afternoon slash evening. I just, I mean, being real with you, right, Leo? Many people fell through the cracks over the years with with the kind of, you know, with the defunding of the health service and then the pandemic. A lot of people that never should have, with like long or long term conditions, that never should have fallen through the cracks in terms of treatment, ended up falling through the cracks. And I didn't really think about it that way until one of my Labour colleagues pointed that out to me. And she said, somebody in your position with a lifelong medical condition who needs a lot of, intervention or, treatment, as it were, to make it manageable and more comfortable, should never have kind of fallen through the cracks like you did. And I'm like, yeah, I had no freaking specialist consultation. I had basically my meds weren't reassessed for freaking years. And it left me in a situation where, on top of, just all of that, plus not going outside for more than 2 years because I had to shield because of the pandemic, I basically went massively backwards health wise with my muscles and just my general health in that regard. And yeah, I still haven't gotten back to where I was pre-pandemic health wise up until now. Or even now, I haven't. I've got to get a lot of stuff sorted out. I need a course of treatment. I need physiotherapy. I need my meds sorting out. I've just been soldiering on, to be honest with you. I've just been kind of, been a trooper and just dealt with it. But it's gotten to the point where it can't be left anymore and it's getting a bit difficult. So just trying to get everything sorted out. But as you may imagine, free healthcare is a beautiful thing. But when it's badly funded free healthcare, or I won't say badly funded, it's been massively defunded, it causes problems. It legitimately causes problems. It does. It's just complicated. No, I mean, I don't mind talking about my situation health-wise. I've been pretty open with it, you know? I don't mind. It's fine. So, really, it's just a case of just trying to get everything sorted out as best I can. And on top of having my meds, adjusted, also need to have a freaking discussion about freaking pain relief for my muscles because, okay, right? So, have you guys ever heard? All right, I know we're getting into a bit of a life story here, right? Have you guys ever heard of the term premature aging? Like physical premature aging? I'm going to wait for you to respond before I carry on. Because this is a term you may not have heard before. Right. Leomon says yes. Basically, because of all the wear and tear in my various muscle groups, because of my condition, you know, because of the way I walk to kind of, oh no, it's not thyroid. No, this is meant in the very physical, literal sense, right? Because of the way I basically learned to walk as a child through my muscular condition, because I have very bad balance and a lot of muscular pain. I have used all throughout my life secondary muscle groups that have been, you know, basically meant for supporting roles as the primary muscles for movement. Muscles that are not meant to take on that primary role. So my muscles, because of the way I walk over the years, have suffered a hell of a lot of wear and tear that the average everyday persons won't. And that's now resulting in a lot of injuries, aches, pains, and just general things like that. So, I mean, I've already known this for years, but when I went to go and see the specialist about a month or so ago, he explained to his trainee nurse that he had in, like, this gentleman is basically almost double his age from all the wear and tear of just his health condition. His muscles in his lower body, especially his legs, are nearly 60 years old because of all the wear and tear they've sustained over the years and just all the added stress from being used in ways they're not meant to be used. So it's like my upper legs, like the best way to put it, my legs are tonally deficient, is the best way to put it. I have upper legs like literal freaking tree trunks, like bodybuilder legs. Literally. Like they're like freaking bodybuilder legs up top. But my lower legs are very, very skinny and like partially wasted because of the way I walk. And all of the freaking wear and tear has basically just kind of taken its toll. So physically, I'm like twice the age. Leo, yes. Yes. What are the names of the muscles that you overwork? Basically, anything in the legs. Basically, anything in the legs. No, 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 Leo, I'm not. I need to have a sense of humor with this stuff. But no, I don't take it. I don't, you know, it is what it is. I live with it. I've had to live with it. It honestly, it wasn't too bad. About 5 years ago, it was it was uncomfortable, but it was a lot more bearable because I was still getting out a lot more. The wear and tear hadn't advanced as much as it has now, and been stuck indoors for years like I was, basically. It seized my legs up. Like, literally, it seized up my legs. Because obviously I was on the shielding list, so I stayed inside for like 2.5 years. So it seized up my legs, and you know, it's basically where it is now. It's certainly progressed. It's certainly progressed. So I mean, the good thing is that I'm not of the mindset. Like, this conversation is not to be had for the purpose of, oh, poor Silver. Poor Silver this, poor Silver that. I'm just being frank and honest and explaining how things are. It is what it is. We just live with it. We deal with it. And we just keep on doing our best. There's nothing more I can do than that. Hey, Johnny boy, have you headed back home to see your family yet? Welcome in, dude. Welcome in. So it's yeah, there's a bit of a story time with Silver. I hope you don't mind me having a chat about just stuff in general and sharing. Ah, you're already back home. Very nice, very nice. But yeah, if you'd rather I didn't just chat about this kind of stuff and have these kind of conversations, just let me know. It doesn't bother me. I'm very open and honest, and I still do my best despite everything, so it's totally up to you guys, really. I'm just chatting for the sake of chatting. So yeah. Anyway, I do appreciate you all stopping in tonight anyway. It it has been actually very nice. So yeah, everybody that swung by, you've been very awesome. We're going to wind down now, but if you haven't left a like already, please consider leaving a like. And I'll be back either tomorrow or Sunday, I think. What a mighty good Silver. Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know about that, good sir, but we try. Anyway, this is where we'll wind it down. I'll stop boring you all to death now. And I will see you all in the next couple of days for a bit more Resident Evil. So, to those of you who have stopped in, you've all been super awesome, and thank you very much for stopping in. If you are new, feel free to like and sub. My name is Silver, and I am your host. We play a lot of GTA, Resident Evil, and retro games. That is your jam. Please join us. To those of you who want to be kept up to date with everything we do here, please feel free to follow us on Twitter or X at Silver Gaming Network, so you always know when we go live. And to those of you who want to support us even more, you have a couple of options. You can either hit that big red join button for £1.99 a month and become a channel member, or you can head over to Silver Gaming Network on Patreon and become a silver patron for £2.50 a month. Slightly higher over on Patreon because I set that up first and it has different fees and freaking shit like that on Patreon. So yeah, anyway, the support is very much appreciated. Every silver patron gets an exclusive shout out at the end of every live stream and pre-recorded Let's Play part. And we'll soon be starting an exclusive Patreon playthrough, or for the channel members and patrons, and that'll be Pokemon Leaf Green. So, the support is not at all essential, but is very much appreciated, and you can find the links in the video description and the channel's about section. Right there. I have been gold. We play with. If you want to support further, please pour White Lightning up the stream. Oh God, Jacob, thank you, thank you. No point mentioning Hull. I haven't even booked my train ticket to go up there yet. I haven't. I still need to book my train ticket at the end of this stream, to be honest. So yeah. Thank you for reminding me again that I need to do that. I haven't done it yet. I mean, not that it makes a difference. The train from my end up to Hull frickin' never sells out. I think it's only ever been full, like, I think 3 times, and like 2 of them were like during a festival or something when they have a festival. I think they have this festival. What's it called? Freedom, something like that. Ace told me the name once before. Anyway, to those of you who have stopped in. Oh, wait, sorry. A special thank you to our silver patrons and channel members at the time of this live stream. Mr. Jonathan, Reese Free, Jay, Kota Okami, Jacob the Devil, and Julio. It is very much appreciated. Here I am forgetting our patrons. To everybody else who stopped in, you've all been super awesome, and thank you very much for stopping in. And I will, of course, see you in the next one. So, guys, I have been Silver, your host. Have a fantastic morning, afternoon, or night, and I will see you again very soon. Take care, guys.